Hi everyone, I am Ruchita Sanjay Gandhi, currently in third year computer science in engineering student at Shri Sant Gajanan Maharaj Engineering College, Shega. I am full stack MERN intern at Webstack Academy Internship. I am here to present my project named as HomelyHub, which I completed during the internship. So let's begin. My main internship goals is to gain the hands-on experience in full-stack web development, understand the MERN architecture in depth, and build a complete real-world project from scratch in a professional environment. Now we move ahead understanding the full stack and what is the MERN stack. So, MERN stack is a specific technology used for full stack web development, while full stack web development is a broader concept combination of front end and back end technologies to build a complete web application. In full stack, front end is a client side which contain the technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, and for backend, it is a server side contain the technologies like Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB, and many more. While in MERN stack, MERN stands for MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. Here, React.js is used for front end to building the user interface and Express.js and Node.js are used for the backend, where MongoDB is used for database. Now we move ahead and understand our project HomelyHub. What are the project requirements? So, HomelyHub is a dynamic web application designed to specify the process of searching, listing, and managing residential properties, including rental homes and PG accommodations. Basically, it helps users find properties easily while allowing owners to list and manage them efficiently. Project focuses on user experience, responsiveness, and secure data handling. HomelyHub is built using the MERN stack, that is MongoDB, Express.js, React, and Node.js. Here React handles the front end, Express and Node.js handles the backend logic and API routes, and MongoDB is used for database storage. In this project, there is user authentication, advanced search, and property management. User authentication is done with the help of JWT web tokens. All details of the user is secure here due to that. Advanced search is implemented and property management is implemented with the help of CRUD operations, that is create, read, update, delete for property listing, including image uploads and detailed descriptions about the properties. Now we understand the MERN architecture and its design. So, our architecture ensures the smooth communication between the user interface, application layer, and database. In this diagram shown here, you can see how data flows from the front end to back end and back as a response. Here, the diagram of the architecture of MERN illustrate the presentation layer, application layer, and data access layer. Here, the presentation layer is for front end, that is UI, which is made with the help of React. Application layer is backend, is use Express.js and Node.js, RESTful APIs and logic. And data access layer is to manage the database, collections and queries. Now we learn about the HTML. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is basically a skeleton of the website, which is used for building blocks of the web pages. It defines the structure and content of the web pages. It is the backbone of every web page. In HTML, there are various tags and elements to structure that web content. Tags like paragraph tag, heading tag, bold, italic, image, anchor tag, ordered list, unordered list tag are used to logically organize the content. Semantic tags like header, footer, nav provide different sections to the page, make structure more readable for both developer and search engines. And HTML supports links, images, forms, tables, and various multimedia. In my project, I used HTML to define the pages, structure of the web pages like headings, paragraphs, images, and forms for the property listing and booking. Semantic tags such as header, footer made the structure cleaner and more readable. CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It is used to style and format the HTML elements. It controls the colors, fonts, layouts, and responsiveness to make the web page beautiful. Its key features are these. It supports the external, internal, and inline styling, allow responsive design using media queries, and provide flexbox and grid for page layout, enhances the user experience through animations and transitions. The box model is the fundamental concept of CSS. CSS used to style the HTML structure, make the interface visually appealing. In my project, I implemented modern layouts using Flexbox and Grid. Animations and transitions improved the overall user experience. Box model was particularly useful for controlled spacing, borders, and padding for neat layout. JavaScript added interactivity to my website. It allowed me to dynamically update content, handle user inputs, and connect with APIs using DOM manipulation, event handling, and asynchronous functions. I made the property listing and bookings more responsive and real time. JavaScript was also the foundation for my React based frontend. JavaScript is a scripting language that makes the web pages interactive. It manipulates with HTML, CSS, and it runs on both front-end and back-end. React. React was the most crucial part of the project. I used it to build the front end as a single page application. Each part of the interface, like the navigation bar, property card, or booking form, was developed as a reusable component. React use hooks such as use state and use effect helped manage data and component lifecycles, while React Router enables smooth page navigation without reloading. React.js is a JavaScript library used for building dynamic user interface. It helped developer to create the reusable UI component. These are the key features of React. Component-based UI divided the UI into reusable independent component. State and props manage the dynamic UI data using state and pass the information between components using props. React hooks and routing. Now, how the implementation of our project is done on localhost. So, on front end, we run the npm run dev command in the terminal, which is running at localhost port 5173. And in backend, we run the same command npm run dev in terminal to connect it with MongoDB at port 8080. And MongoDB we use as a for database to store the property details, user data, and booking details locally during the development phase. Now we move towards our project demonstration. So first we open VS Code where we open our file HomelyHub and we split the terminal into two parts. In one, here I am in the backend folder of HomelyHub project, and at one side I am in the front end folder of HomelyHub project. Now in backend I run npm run dev command to connect our backend with MongoDB. Here you can see that our app running on the port 8080 and MongoDB is connected. In our MongoDB, it contains the Homely Hub, which having three files of properties, bookings, and users. Users contain the data which users are logged in and make their accounts. Properties contain the properties data, their ID, their description, and other details. And bookings contain the data at which ID is booked this property, at what price, from which date, and other details are stored here in MongoDB. Now, in front end, we run the same command npm run dev. It gives us the local link at port 5173. We clicked it and so this is the front page of our HomelyHub project. In navigation bar, in header, it contains the HomelyHub logo, navigation bar for searching, the properties, filter, and account. If we log in here, if you are a new user and not logged in on the website yet, then you can click on the new user, fill the form details, and register yourself. Here I am logged in with my details, email ID and password, and in this tick you can see your details in my account, that my profile, your name, your email address registered, and you can edit if you want. If you want to edit your name, your number, then and click on update, it is updated, number is updated on the website, and your full name is updated as shown. You can change the password from here. When you want to find the properties which are available in Goa, you can search it, and our project show the properties which are available at Goa destination. You can add the start date and end date, and it shows the available properties for that date. You can also add the guest numbers. If you want the properties for two guests, you can add it. And if you click the search option, you see these are the properties available for two guests. From filter option, you can filter your price range, property type, room type, amenities. When you will click the apply filters, it will show you the properties available at that price range, that type, that amenities are available there. Now we click on one of the property card. While clicking, it shows the location, the photo, images of the property, the description about that property, and the places, amenities which the property offers. Here is the real-time integrated map which shows the location of that property. If you want to book that property, here is the form which you can fill to book your property. If we want property from 11 November to 14 November for two number of guests and write your name and all details and book the place, it will show you the complete your booking and total amount. When you proceed to payment, it will show a dummy payment form which is looks like real. When you confirm the payment in my booking, you see your bookings from which date up to which date, the total price and all the details. In my accommodations, you can add a new property in the project by filling up all the details, uploading the photo and all, and by clicking on the save option, you can anyone can fill the properties on the website or project. So user can browse the available properties, view the details and make the bookings directly through the website. Property owners can add, edit, remove their listing easily. The interface is simple, initiative and responsive. Now we move to our last repeat, that is conclusion. To conclude, internship helped me to gain the real world experience, complete the project successfully using MERN, and understand the workflow of project very easily. I would like to thank you, Webstack Academy, our mentor, and Emertexi to increase my knowledge and skills from given internship and help me to create the project successfully from scratch and learn the MERN easy way in easy way. Thank you.